Hi there, one quick thing before I get on to the rest of the video. I say that it's the second Sunday in Lent, and I actually meant the third Sunday in Lent. So, there we go. So without any further ado, here is the children's sermon for the third Sunday in Lent. Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA, and welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie them to an item from a Dollar Tree. This is for the second Sunday in Lent, and we're in the Gospel of John. We're actually in the Gospel of John for a couple of Sundays, and this Sunday the Gospel lesson is the Samaritan woman at the well, and how Jesus meets her there, and they have a conversation, and the disciples are pretty surprised, and things happen where she is then. She goes back to her hometown, and she leaves her water jug behind, and all kinds of crazy stuff happens. All right, it's the woman at the well. And so the item I'm looking at using, it's going to be shocking because you probably have used it before, and that's a water bottle. And I'm using a reusable water bottle. Actually, this is my coffee. But I'm using that and having the water bottle. You could use your baptismal font if you want. You could use where you gather around the water. But this idea about the water bottle and how Jesus offers the living water. But I'm taking this, the direction I'm going with this is that Jesus meets the woman at the well. She comes there in the midday, and there's all kinds of disagreements about why she's there in the middle of the day. We don't know if we don't know why she's there in the middle of the day. There's all kinds of assumptions we can make. So I'm not going to put those out there. You can read the commentaries. I mean, whether, the question is whether she's there in the middle of the day with nobody around because there's something shameful in her past, but the text doesn't tell us that. We just know the Samaritan woman is at the well. Jesus, who is not a Samaritan, wouldn't normally be found talking with the woman in the middle of the day at the well. Jew, Samaritan, it's kind of bizarre. And so I'm looking at Jesus meeting us where we are, even if it's the weirdest of places. Jesus meeting us when we're sad. Jesus meeting us when we're happy. Jesus meeting us when we we feel guilty. Jesus meeting us when we are so full of joy, and all the places that Jesus meets us. Jesus meets us when we're having a fight with our brother or sister. Jesus meeting us when we say, I'm sorry. Jesus just being there and offering the presence of Jesus in our midst. That looking at how this well, when Jesus meets the Samaritan woman, would be a bizarre place for Jesus to meet the woman. The disciples that go away and they come back and they see Jesus talking to the woman go, this is really weird. And so the bottle of water or the water container is to give it a focus. Give us talking about where did Jesus meet the woman around the well? What's weird about this? I wonder what would be going on in the Samaritan woman's mind. Now, she tells us in the text, why are you, a Jew, talking to me, a Samaritan? This is bizarre. So many times we could be saying, why is Jesus talking to me? There's no reason why Jesus should be talking to me. Well, except that Jesus loves us. Except that Jesus has claimed us as God's own. Except Jesus, all these reasons that we can come up with why Jesus wouldn't talk with us. Jesus comes up with equal and more reasons why he would talk with us. So that's the direction I'm going. That Jesus meets us where we're at. Jesus meets us and full of love and forgiveness, and comes to us. So there we are. A water bottle, coffee bottle, baptismal font, water, grace, grace, grace. Jesus meets us where we're at. I hope this can be a springboard for your own thinking. Thanks for stopping by. Please remember to like and subscribe and all of that good stuff. You can check out the website, dskidsermons.com. And if you are so inclined and want to donate to the ministry, it helps me keep going. But If you don't, that's all right too. So I'm so glad you stopped by, and thanks for your partnership in this ministry. Have a blessed Lent.